Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return Call of the Wild, the Angler. So last episode, I haven't had much luck getting a Blue Gill, but there's something I want to check right at the start of this episode. Like, if I go back into the game guide here and talk... Okay, see, it says hook size 7 for your spin tackle, but it doesn't say what hook size for your float tackle it should be. And I don't know if I go looking here... let me see what traits it has. Okay, it's a bottom lurker and it's a jumper. Kind of odd combination for it. But I'm wondering if maybe I need to try switching up the hook size I have for the float tackle I've been using. I'll try this for a couple of casts or so around here. And also make sure this is, like, really deep that I'm keeping that at. I'll try that, see if we have any improved luck here or not, and if not, we'll follow this downstream, maybe to, like, a bit closer to, like, the bigger body of water that's down that way. See if maybe that helps us get what we're after. I guess I should have probably tried casting that out a little further, huh? And we'll just see if anything does hit it. I also gotta remember not to... Wait. There's a little jingle. I don't... Maybe it got in too close to us. Nope. Shoot. I was actually trying to cast that far out. Let's try it over there and see what happens. Like, I think what happened is... maybe it got too close to shore and, like, only the first little interest was there. Well, if we try keeping a little further out, hopefully that'll help us. And then setting the hook depth as far down as I can go will hopefully, like, get more closer to the bottom. And we'll just wait and see. And anything going to be interested with it further out there? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it so far. Haven't had any little chimes or something even showing any interest. Well, we won't stay too fixated on this spot. I'll probably... this might even be a last cast, and we'll go for a little hike down along the waterway here and see. I can't tell if that's a fish down there, possibly interested or not in it. Well, I don't think it's interested because it looks like that fish is going to the surface. If that was a bluegill, I would be so annoyed, but I can't tell what that was. Nope. A little something. Intriguing. I hate myself. I know I'm not supposed to try it when it's like just doing the little jingle, but for whatever reason, I just can't seem to stop myself. Oh, God. It's like hard-coded into me or something. I hear that jingle, I gotta try. Just gotta take her easy and wait. If it's going to strike, I think I'll have a bigger opening with float tackle than I would like spin casting. It's entirely on me just messing up and trying to set the hook, setting the hook too early. Just breathe and take her easy. You don't gotta rush. Fishing isn't about trying to rush the fish onto your line. It's just about trying to make them come to you. There we go. Well, it's definitely small again, whatever it is. Let's see what we got in. It is a yellow perch. So small, do I even really need to be trying to hold it up like that? Like, I could hold it in the palm of my hand, basically, with how small that one was. We'll try once. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we'll try one more here, and then I'm going to follow this down along and see. Maybe getting closer to the lake will help. But it does seem, again, for like the little chimes we'll hear, we have a little bit more of a window for when you can set the hook. So we'll just see if we can get anything else to strike before we go on our way. Well, I'm surprised to see yellow perch in the area. I thought, with the other fish, they'd just kind of be eaten up pretty quick. And there's not really, like, a lot of vegetation, I don't think, and... well, definitely nothing's too close around here I could see them hiding in. And of course, now I see, like, splashes down there, splash over there. Come on. Let's just see if we can get something. I haven't even had, like, a little chime or anything strike yet. I just gotta take... There we go. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, just pull it right in. It's not really going to be able to fight. It's tiny again, whatever it is. Oh, actually a bronze yellow perch. Okay, back in you go. And yeah, I'm going to follow this. Maybe try to get the mouth more so here. Like, I don't think there's anything really in the handbook that gives us a better idea of what to try aiming for. Yeah, so the only species we haven't caught yet is a bluegill and a lake trout, surprisingly enough. Shallow pond, lake shore, shallow lake. Wait a minute. Okay, I was going to say, they want a river catch, but there isn't actually anything listed like a river in a way. Shallow pond, lake shore. So let me just get a little closer to the lake. Maybe we'll try like somewhere here. And just see what happens. Well, that looked like a pretty... that was a well-sized bass. I don't know how well-sized, but I could at least make out it was one largemouth, I think. We'll just give it a... we'll try a couple of casts with just this, and then maybe I'll try setting up a... with the spinner again to see. It could just be like the whitefish was, and we have to find a certain sweet spot in the area. Okay. Take her easy. Yeah, that's down more towards that lake. I don't actually know where the second half of this mission will kind of take us. If they want a river catch here, then it might be another pond catch, so they'll send us to some little spot. But I don't know if I should have been using like a hook size 7 for float tackle or not. We'll just have to wait and see. All I can really do when it comes to fishing. Just keep doing what you're doing and see what happens. There's something interested. Might be a perch. Because I think that's kind of like how the perch were. A little interest, wait quite a bit, a little more interest, then a strike. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, it was a perch. Okay. Again, I wouldn't mind catching these other fish, but they're so small, they're not, like, really qualifying for too much. Okay, let me make my super setup. Yeah, the optic was the best one. Oh, hang on. That. Yeah, that. The optic. Strongest line I got. Spinner. And we'll just try this around here for a bit. See if we can get lucky. We're probably going to get a lot more of the juvenile fish in that to strike, but we'll just have to keep going until we get the one species we're after. Oh, there's a strike from something. I think it was a bass. Yeah, you can't really fight against us. Our gear's too good for you. Come on in. Yeah, looks like another largemouth. Maybe a silver? Wow, I'm surprised how close I called that, actually. Okay, but send you back in. Oh, there's a nice amount of credits right there. Now I don't mind if we're catching other stuff, because we can at least farm credits up while we're doing this. Anything going to come out? It doesn't seem like anything's going to strike on this cast out. You know what, let me get actually to the shore of the lake. Like everything that was in their little details for like where you catch Blue Gill, none of the spots seem to actually like specifically say a part along a river anyway. It was like lake shore, shallow pond, somewhere else, but it wasn't like upstream, downstream, etc. So I think if I can just get down here to an okay spot. I think that around here is going to qualify more as the lake, so we'll try our luck over here. And maybe even using like the weeds will help. Toss that out, lower the speed, and let's see what's interested. I do see the little spot to report over there. We'll just focus on getting some more fishing in. Oh, there's something zooming in. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't even have to pump the line. That whatever it is so small. Come on. Another bass. Yeah, another bass. Just a juvenile this time. Okay, let's try maybe further out that way. Do. See if we can get anything interested. It is pretty overkill using this setup for just little bluegill, but I don't think... Ooh, that's a fair-sized bass right there. And coming right in, basically. Yeah, another silver largemouth. Or largemouth. Largemouth. Although we didn't get credit, so I'm wondering if that's actually the same fish we just caught. I wonder if that's why we don't get credits on some of the things we pull in, is because it's just the same fish we had previously caught. Come on, we're looking for bluegill. No, I think that's another small bass coming in for it. There we go. I thought I said it the first time, but I guess it slipped off. Yeah, it's just another bass. Oh, just plenty of you guys here. Okay, well, maybe I'll try going even further towards the lake. Like, I don't really see any good spots that have, like, almost like a grassy patch, sort of like where you might find perch at. Guys, imagine with the two being smaller species, they might be more wary of being in the open water. This area here doesn't really seem to, like, offer all that much when it comes to protection like that. Okay, let's try this. Hopefully a little bit more in the lake itself, and we'll have a chance for, if not the bluegill, some bigger fish that actually will give us some points. Whatever it is putting a bit of tension on the line. I can't exactly tell what species it is from here. Come on. Another bass. Seems to be all we're getting from around here. Yeah, another silver. Man, I'm just... Seems to be all we can get here. Just bass, bass, bass. Nope. Something hit it. But again, that's why I think the... Not sure what this is. That's... It strikes only for like a split second. Like, Wow, that's like 3 or... There we go. Okay, I think it's another bass, but I don't know if it was just like I was too slow on a lot of those. Seemed like it was just super quick to strike and be off. What do we got? Another? God, you guys are just like swarming in this area. Let me... maybe I'll try over on this side. Like, maybe this is more like a pondish area here. Oh, and another thing I can actually report over here, too, so... Oh, and we got a little dock we can work off of, so maybe we'll try from this.
That's all the telltale signs of a bark beetle infestation. I'll notify the fire department that we got an at-risk area on our hands.
Well, let's see if we get lucky over here. I'm hoping this maybe qualifies more as like pond-ish. It might still be in the lake, but maybe we'll just have a little bit of luck of other species. If it's another bass, maybe I'll even just try switching back to the float. Because at least when we were at the river trying with the float, we were getting like the channel catfish. What are you? Oh, I'm not actually sure what that is. Is that a channel cat? Nope. Northern pike, actually. Well, it's at least a different species. The size ain't all that impressive, but... at least it's something a little different than just another bass. And what do we got over here? Well, it's actually able to... It's actually a decent size because it's... I can keep it from taking line out. I'm not sure what this is. I got the drag up high enough that's not like really able to be drawing line out. So I think I just got to keep pumping the rod a bit. Try and get it in. I have no idea what this is. I don't think I've ever had a fish quite like this. It's... There we go. Okay. Not going to pump the rod. I think I'm just going to try reeling this in. I don't know if I managed to like have almost like an equilibrium of the drag is just strong enough. It can't pull line out, but I can reel in slowly. Yeah, I'm not sure what species this is. It wasn't going super hard at it like the bass seemed to. It could be a pike, and it's just a decent-sized one. Come on in. We should start seeing it in a moment or two. I can't even... What are you? It's kind of hard to tell with the weight. Oh, I think it's a good-sized catfish. Yeah. Silver-sized channel catfish. So that's how they kind of are. They just have a constant force they seem to apply. It's not really that they have like these bursts of energy like the bass do. They just kind of go and try going as hard as they can. So at least now I kind of recognize how they're going to fight. And the easiest way for them is basically just to either pump and bring in, or just try to get the drag just high enough that you're slowly, constantly reeling in. But there's a nice little change of pace. We saw the little ones up along the river there, but it's nice to see more of a bigger size. Nope, shoot. Let's slow it down. This looks like it's just going to be a tiny little bass coming in. Yeah, that's what I figured. It looked like a little bass just rushing in for it. And this might be another case where I'll have to try looking up and seeing the best spot for just getting a bluegill might be and what the best sort of lure configuration is. I'm thinking this is another bass. Oh yeah, it's so small, there's not really too much of a point in pumping. It's just going to come right in. Come on up, you. What God? Oh, actually bronze channel catfish. Not what I was expecting. Maybe we'll try going for shore-ish. See if maybe we can go for another couple of casts or so. But I don't think the spinner bait or the spinner lure is actually going to work for the bluegill. It just seems like we've been trying for so long with it without any real, reaction. I don't think it's the right thing for it. It's definitely good for bass. Actually, bass, catfish... It's been providing for a number of species. What if I should just try the spinner bait? Switch it up a little bit, but still like a spinner. Come on in, you. Another catfish. It's nice to get them as a little variety. Really? That's a silver. Okay, well, we'll toss you back. You know what? I'm going to try and see if I... You... we'll just go for the bubble. I guess I'll try the 7 with the bloodworms and see. Now let's get nice and low. And we'll just try a cast or 2 of this out. I don't know if my mistake is I'm not trying to work too much to shore, or I should... Oh, actually... this might be another catfish. Whatever it is, it actually has a good size to it, because it is taking line out, and... Oh, yeah, it's... I'm actually surprised how good of a fight it's given. I think that might be what we have, is a... potentially big catfish on our hands. Even up to a 60% drag. Yeah, this is where I'm going to have to probably pump the rod. Wasn't expecting that from shallower water. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to try to provoke it. Oh, it's hanging pretty good around there. I might actually have to try at 70% and see if I can just slowly bring her in. Yeah, I think that's the drag I'm going to have to stick with. Just slowly work it here. And as it really tenses on the rod, just try small pump. Okay, there we go. We fought it. Back under 40. There we go. Come on in. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. A lot of back and forth. I don't know what this is, though. I'm really guessing it's got to be a catfish. Because it seems like, again, it just goes hard and firm for a long time. And it's not like these bursts of energy. I'm wondering how big it is of, like, size. There we go. Managed to work it under 20, or under 30. Just play the patient game, and we'll bring her in. This will probably be our last fish we're bringing in for the episode, too, because this is still going to take us a while getting it in. 20. Okay. Got under 20 now. Yeah, just let it do what it will, and it'll tire out. And just pull in with it slowing down. Let it do its thing. And then we make up the distance. There we go. Don't worry about pumping the rod. Just let it do. Wear out. Bring in. Let it do its thing. Now bring her in. Back. Yeah, it's a cat. Oh no, it's not a catfish. That's a pike. That's what. Whew, that's only a silver northern pike that put up that much of a fight. So there's still a gold and a diamond out there. But pretty decent fight in her. We are, however, going to have to leave the episode here still with the bluegill uncaught. A few different species we got this episode, though, and trying to change our location did help quite a bit. So I'm going to read up, see what we need for the bluegill a bit better, and we'll try tackling that next weekend. But thank you guys for joining me so much with this episode of Call of the Wild the Angler. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give us a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them comments right down below. Again, once the bluegill tutorial is done, I think I'm just going to take all the baits and tackles I've got and just do some free fishing, going around different spots and see what we can get. I still feel like we need to get even better gear considering that last fight for just a silver pike, but we're tackling the most of the species, bronze and silver, is all right. But they're going to be a bit more costly going up, so we do need to grind for things. But they'll come in time. Oh, excuse me. But we'll end things off here, so once again, thank you all very much for joining me, and until I do see you in the next video, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.